After leisurely exploring the charms of Leh city, taking it slow to acclimatize to the high altitude without rushing, the next day I hired a vehicle for the day to visit some places not too far from Leh. My first destination was Thiksey Monastery, about 16 kilometers from Leh. With a scenic drive, the moment arrived sooner than expected. First the entry gate and then the imposing structure of the monastery came into view. Located on a hill, Thiksey Monastery was founded in the 15th century by Palden Zangpo, a disciple of Sherab Zangpo, who travelled to Ladakh from Tibet entrusted with the responsibility of spreading the teachings of Gelugpa sect of Buddhism in Ladakh. An architectural marvel, the complex comprises multiple levels of buildings, each serving specific function. The grand structure contains many halls, chapels, stupas and residential quarters for monks, all connected by stairs and narrow alleys. The monastery's layout includes a courtyard and prayer halls, decorated with vibrant murals depicting Buddha and his teachings. The Wheel of Life mural outside the main prayer hall represents an important feature of Buddhist teachings. A portrait of Dalai Lama is placed in the main hall, surrounded by statues, thangka paintings and murals depicting various forms of Buddha and other deities. This is the oldest building in the complex. Monks gather here for their daily prayers at designated times. The Gongkhang temple is home to the veiled statues of protector deities. These statues are unveiled only once in a year during a festival. This room looks rather dimly lit. The murals have got darkened over the centuries from the soot of the butter lamps, giving them a mysterious appearance. The Gongkhang temple exudes powerful spiritual energy. The Maitreya Buddha temple is the latest addition. Spanning 2 floors, the 12 meters high, magnificent Maitreya statue, seated in the lotus position, was consecrated by His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama. It is mentioned here in the information board that the Dalai Lama, after seeing the statue, said that this Maitreya was very special to him. The statue is made with clay and terracotta bricks, mixed with some metals and painted in gold. From the heights of Thiksey Monastery, the vista unfolds like a perfect painting. A tranquil valley stretches below, with some patches of slender poplar trees surrounded by stark mountains, some of them snow-peaked in the distance. My next destination was Hemis Monastery. Hemis, at about 40 kilometers from Leh, is the largest and wealthiest monastic institution in Ladakh. It belongs to Drukpa lineage or the Dragon Order of Mahayana Buddhism. The history of this site dates back to the 11th century. The monastery was reconstructed in the 17th century under the patronage of King Senge Namgyal. This monastery houses a wealth of some rare and ancient artifacts, thankas, scriptures and statues. Photography is prohibited in the main hall and the museum. This place is well known for the Hemis festival that celebrates the birth anniversary of Guru Padmasambhava. Monasteries in Ladakh are usually perched on top of a hill, but Hemis is exactly the opposite. It is located in a valley surrounded by hills. Stok village at about 15 kilometers from Leh is known for a palace, the Kurfuk monastery and a giant Buddha statue. The monastery is one of the oldest, built in Tibetan architecture, looked very serene surrounded in autumn colors. Very close to the monastery is an open-air, 22 meters high, seated Maitreya Buddha statue overlooking the village and the valley, with a backdrop of brown mountains. There is a cafe on the hill with outside seating, a good place to enjoy peace and the views. Unfortunately, at my time of visit, the monastery and the palace that now serves as a museum were both closed for public. Shey Palace at about 15 kilometers from Leh used to be the summer capital of Ladakh and has served as the residence of the royal family. The present structure was built in the 17th century by the then king of Namgyal dynasty. The palace is constructed in predominantly Tibetan architectural style. The solid walls are a testament to its former grandeur. The palace complex is home to several courtyards, halls, prayer wheels and stupas connected by stairs and narrow pathways. Shey Palace was abandoned after the Dogra invasion. No one has lived here since. Only the monastery is functional at present. From one level, the ruins of the old palace built in the 10th century can be seen. The monastery is home to a 12 meters tall Shakyamuni Buddha statue spanning 3 floors. Only the face can be seen from the level. The rest of the statue can be seen only by looking down into the enclosure. The statue is made in copper and coated with a layer of gold. The face wears a serene and kind expression. The wooden ceiling is covered with rich brocade. The walls feature intricate murals that tell the tales of its glorious history. A tall statue of Guru Padmasambhava stands on a pedestal next to Shey Palace. Shey Palace would easily feature in the list of most beautiful constructions in Ladakh. The location offers spectacular views of picturesque Indus Valley. At about 8 kilometers from Leh, perched on a hilltop against the backdrop of majestic mountains, overlooking the Indus River flowing in the valley, Spituk Monastery is smaller and quieter, but a significant symbol of Ladakhi heritage. Originally dedicated to the Red Hat sect, the monastery was founded in the 11th century by a Buddhist scholar. However, in the 15th century, it switched to the Gelugpa sect, also known as Yellow Hat sect. The most notable feature of this monastery is the temple of goddess Kali, who is a Hindu deity. Photography is prohibited inside the temple. This is a place of peace and quiet. The views of the landscape from the top of the monastery are simply spectacular. The Shanti Stupa at about 5 kilometers from Leh city is a magnificent white domed sacred stupa situated on a hilltop. It is a recent construction, built as a result of an initiative taken by a Japanese Buddhist monk working in collaboration with local Buddhist community. Standing as a symbol of global peace at 3,600 meters, the stupa enshrines a holy relic of Buddha. The foundation of the stupa was laid by His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama in 1985, and its completion in 1991 coincided with 2,500 years of history of Buddhism. Shanti Stupa is a two-level structure. Colorful relief carvings are the most attractive feature of its exterior, depicting Buddha's spiritual journey. The architecture of Shanti Stupa resembles the conventional dome-shaped stupas commonly found in Buddhist structures in India. Some buildings do display Japanese influence. This place is very popular with tourists, and as a result, it's always crowded. The vantage point offers a sweeping view of the valley, majestic peaks of the Himalayas, and the serene expanse of the city of Leh. The Hall of Fame in the outskirts of Leh city is a museum and memorial dedicated to brave soldiers of Indian forces who have sacrificed their lives for the nation. It showcases artifacts, documents, weapons, and other objects related to India's military history, particularly highlighting the valor of the soldiers in the Ladakh region. The museum also exhibits information about the culture, history, and geography of Ladakh, offering visitors an opportunity to understand the strategic significance of this region. The Hall of Fame serves as a tribute to the courage and dedication of the Indian Armed Forces, while providing insight into the rich heritage of Ladakh. A visit to the Hall of Fame is sure to evoke a profound sense of gratitude and humility.